Hi everyone, I'm looking at my cat sniffing the camera, which is quite funny actually. I just hope she won't mess everything up. So yeah, today we're gonna work on some unfinished projects, which are quite languishing actually. Most of them are from at least a year ago. They're all almost finished, like most of them I just need to weave in the ends and block everything, and my cat is gonna mess up the framing. Mimi? Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. I have so many projects I'm gonna show you right now. Wait. Up. Up. So here they are. Yeah, they're so heavy, I'm actually like messing up the box while showing them to you. The box is completely full of a bunch of things that are quite different from one another. So this is gonna be a multi-video series of me finishing everything up, and I hope we can maybe finish things up together. Like every time I post a new video of this series, you could like work on a new thing while I'm finishing my project in between two videos. That could be really fun. I would really like to know what you're working on in the comments. For today, we're gonna focus on the most urgent projects, which are my Pride shawl and bralette. The bralette is like from 3 years ago, I think. I already worn it. I'm gonna show you where is it. Up. So it's here. Up. So this is the bralette, which is in pieces, as you can see. Because I worn it twice or 3 times already, I think. But the thing is, I'm gonna include some footage of the bralette flat. But the thing is, I worn it already, but the cups were too far from one another, which wasn't the most comfortable. So I'm gonna reassemble it, but that's all I have to do. Like, it's already blocked. I think I need to shorten the straps as well, but it's only a chain strap, so not the most difficult thing to do. So yeah, that's the first project we're gonna work on. And the second one is my Pride shawl, which I knit last year during summer. I started, I think, in July, just after the Pride March of last year. Same thing, I'm gonna show you some footage of it. And I just need to weave in the end and block it. The thing is, the Pride March this year is in 2 days. No, it's tomorrow actually. So we're gonna try and be a bit quick about it. So let's do it. So this is it. I'm done with those 2 whips. We're a bit after Pride, like almost 1 month later, because I hadn't have time to film, and I knew the video wasn't gonna come out right away. So yeah, both projects are done. I wore both of them at Pride. I was really happy about that. The bralette, which I had to sew again. While wearing it, I saw that it was a bit weak at the junction between the cups. So yesterday I finally finished it and sewed both of the cups at once with a back stitch at the junction. So hopefully it's gonna work and not degrade and get damaged in any way. Yeah, so we're gonna talk a bit about what happened and what both of those pieces are. Let's start with the bralette. So this was started in 2023, and the problem was both cups were too far apart from each other. So I just unpicked them and resewed them. The way I sewed them the first time, I think I liked more. I crocheted them together. This time I sewed them together. But I realized that after sewing the first one back on, so I didn't want to remake anything. And it's still quite flat, actually. Like you can see here, like the seam is visible on the inside, but it's quite flat, so it's not a problem. Yeah, so I made the straps a bit shorter as well. I think I need to there's a bit of yarn poking through, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut it again or not, because the thing is, I'm a bit scared that if I cut it again, it's just gonna keep unraveling and the yarn end is gonna come apart. So as it's cotton, it doesn't like not glue, but it doesn't get goes together. The fiber don't come together the same way as wool would. So I see what I'm gonna do, but for now I'm quite happy with it. I'm not sure I told you at the beginning. It's the Ethered bralette. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I'm gonna link it in the bio. And the yarn is it's 3 different colors from Søstrene Grene. I don't think any of them are made anymore because I bought them in 2023. And I don't have yarn bands anymore, so I won't be able to give you the color code. But they were a gradient of pink and red. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm happy with the fit, actually. I don't know if it's because I haven't like chained enough to have a band wide enough, or if it's just that the structure of the pattern isn't complex enough to give the fit I would have wished for. But still, like, I think it was my first actual crochet project. I know I started like crochet in 2020. No, it was my first crochet. It was my first garment clothes out of crochet ever. Before I only had made amigurumi. So yeah, that's a cute project, and I'm happy to reflect on it and keep it as a memory. I might wear it again for Pride or like parties. I'm not sure, we'll see, but that's a good project and it's finally done after 3 years. I had worn it already, but like I wasn't happy with it, and now I am, so that's that's a good thing done. Next. Next is the shawl. So it's blocked. I think the best thing would have been to have a thread go through the border to have a really crisp and straight line, which for a pride shawl is quite ironic. It's not a good joke, sorry. Yeah, the way I blocked it with the comb and the pins isn't the way to have the crispier edge. So I might reblock it later, or at least like iron it in place. I did iron it a bit, especially in the 100% cotton parts here, because it was like quite wavy, even like there were almost picot edges. And I wove in the ends, and wearing it was really fun. It isn't quite as warm as I would have expected with the acrylic content, so that was good, because Pride was quite a warm day, not heatwave warm, but warm nonetheless, and I was able to wear it in the shade for most of the March. So that was good. And the pattern is the Honorica shawl by Kyla White. It was designed in 2011. I'm gonna link it down below. It's a free pattern on Ravelry as well. And the yarn is a Katia summer special yarn that's color changing. And I just have a bit of 100% cotton. I'm not sure which one it was, probably Rico Essentials, but I wouldn't know for sure because I lost the yarn band. But if I find the information again, they're gonna be in the bio as well. So that's the end of that. I'm done with 2 of the 14 or 15 whips that I had at the beginning of this video. If you like it, please tell me, and we'll go ahead with the series of finishing my webs. I'm gonna try and add themes for every videos, that way it's gonna be a bit cohesive. And yeah, thank you a lot for watching. Don't hesitate to leave any comments, suggestions, wants, remarks in the comments. That'd be fun to answer and discuss down there. And I'm very grateful for your time, and I'll see you in another one real soon. Bye!